Francesco Forgione was born on May 25, 1887, to parents who were living as peasant farmers. By the time he was 5 years old, he had already made the decision to dedicate his entire life to God. In 1897, after he had completed 3 years at the public school, Francesco was drawn to the life of a friar after listening to a young Capuchin priest who was at the time seeking donations in the countryside. In 1903, at the age of 15, Francesco entered the novitiate of the Capuchin friars at Morcone, where on January 22, he took the Franciscan habit and the name of Friar Pio in honor of Pope St. Pius V, the patron saint of Pietrelcina. He took the simple vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. For the pious and the curious, he became a point of pilgrimage at the monastery of San Giovanni Rotondo. On September 20, 1918, while hearing confessions, Padre Pio had his first occurrence of the stigmata, bodily marks, pain, and bleeding in locations corresponding to the crucifixion wounds of Jesus Christ. This phenomenon continued for 50 years until the end of his life. The blood flowing from the stigmata smelled of perfume or flowers, a phenomenon mentioned in stories of the lives of several saints and often referred to as the order of sanctity. His stigmata, regarded as an evidence of holiness, was studied by physicians whose independence from the church is not known. The observations were unexplainable, and the wounds never became infected. His wounds healed once but reappeared. In the mid-1960s, Padre Pio's health began to deteriorate, but he continued to say daily Mass and hear 50 confessions a day. In the early morning hours of September 23, 1960, Padre Pio called his superior and asked to make his confession. He then renewed his vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. At 2:30 a.m., Padre Pio died in his cell. As he foretold, Padre Pio lived sick but died healthy, with the stigmata healed. After further consideration of Padre Pio's virtues and ability to do good even after his death, including a discussion of another healing attributed to his intercession, Pope John Paul II declared Padre Pio a saint on June 16, 2002. In March 2008, it was reported that Padre Pio's body was exhumed fully incorrupt. For most of us, St. Pio Pietrelcina has been a powerful intercessor to all of our needs. We thank St. Pio for helping us that we too may always seek to know, love, and serve God with all of our hearts and to seek His holy will in all things. Maraming salamat, Padre Pio.